Hello everybody and welcome back again to another episode of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, this time hopefully without any lags and choppiness. Yeah, I don't even know how that happened last episode, it never did it before and it was fine when I was playing the game, I didn't notice any lags. Only afterwards, when I looked at the recorded footage, I noticed all the dropped frames. And obviously I couldn't do anything about that anymore afterwards, so yeah, not sure what went wrong there, but it doesn't matter because I am recording on my new computer now, so that shouldn't happen again. Anyway, we are still at the Pantheon. As a matter of fact, I have been looking around the Pantheon a bit in search of that glyph, and it is actually on the inside. It took me a while to find it, but it is on the inside. It is quite well hidden. There it is. It's kind of hard to see it in here because a lot of stuff is highlighted. And I mean, that could be just like a window with some light coming in. But it isn't. It is a glyph. So the question is, how do I get up there? That would require a little bit of parkouring, I guess. Oh, by the way, speaking of which, I have done some off-camera work. I have done a few of these virtual training lessons. So far I have finished all the free running tutorials. As you can see, I got a gold medal on all of them. It took me a while, it took me a few attempts, but I managed to do it. I haven't done any of the other tutorials so far. I will do them every now and then when I have some time off camera, because I mean, you're virtually running around an empty area with, you know, white obstacles and stuff like that, so I don't think it's that interesting. But yeah, let's see, how would I get up there to have a closer look at that glyph? And probably just shimmy around here, yes. Okay, but apparently that's not close enough. There we go. Ooh, this is new. I was expecting some kind of puzzle, not a freaky animus sequence.
You dropped out of the grid. Where were you?
Not sure. Some kind of fragmented memory?
Maybe you should stop.
I'm good. I want to keep going.
Cluster 1. Okay, and what exactly do I have to do here? Ah, there we go. Now we get a puzzle. Masters all, they did not work but ruled from on high. Okay, what kind of images do we get here? There doesn't seem to be a description of these paintings. So I guess this is going to be my clue. Masters all, they did not work but ruled from on high. Well, I mean, some of these paintings clearly depict like rulers or, you know, wealthy, powerful people, and others depict, you know, normal people like peasants and stuff. So I'm going to assume all the pictures with powerful people would go in here. This one, and I'm going to need one more. I don't know, this one? Yeah, there we go.
Loading.
Okay, that was easy enough. Moving away from the sovereign and his crossbow, the people take 2 steps forward. And we have a chessboard? Well, I mean, this seems to be pretty straightforward as well. I guess the people are the pawns, and the pawn is moving away from the sovereign, which is the king, by taking 2 steps forward. So we have a classical chess opening here. There we go.
Loading.
They become increasingly aware of our existence. We can no longer rely on the divine right of aristocracy to maintain control. We need a new system, something much more subtle. Okay.
Loading. Quarantine zone.
Oh. What do I have to do now? Oh, I need to scan for a certain thing. There we go.
Quarantine lifted.
I'll put 16's video files here. Hopefully they'll begin to make sense as you free up each file.
Okay, here we go. I think I solved the puzzle, but that video doesn't tell me anything at all. It's just static. And a vague face. Okay, so I need to collect more of these. I understand. And suddenly I'm back down here. Okay. Anyway, now that we found our first glyph, I would say it's time to take a look at our next mission, which is over here. And we do have 2 viewpoints in the vicinity. I may wanna visit at least one of them before I check out the next mission, because it's always nice to have a map for your next mission. So yeah, let's take another trip through Rome. Maybe collect a few database entries if we come across any. Okay, my quest is over there, but my viewpoint is apparently somewhere over here. Yeah, I don't think the horses are the best match for these tiny roads. Well, okay, there we go. We got another codex entry. Il Campidoglio, the most famous of the 7 hills of Rome, Il Campidoglio's ancient history yields layers of ruins steeped in mythology. Several important Roman temples were built atop the hill, including the Temple of Juno, the Temple of Virtus, and the Temple of Jupiter Optimus Maximus Capitolinus. In 79, the hill was also home to the Tabularium, the empire's main archive. In the Middle Ages, it became the city's center of civic government just before receiving a facelift from Michelangelo. Okay, cool. So is this a building that I have to climb? Oh, and well, we have yet another codex entry. Basilica di Santa Maria in Ada Coeli. Adjacent to the Campidoglio Square, this basilica became the center for religious and civic life in the city during the 14th century. The architect claimed climbing the daunting 124-step staircase leading to the main entrance on one's knees would absolve a Catholic of all sins. Lord knows I'd rather have murder on my knees than on my hands. Okay. Some historians postulate the basilica was built atop the ruins of Juno's temple. I have a feeling there's more to this building than meets the eye, so I'd suggest paying close attention to this one. Okay. Why? I mean, it doesn't have a symbol, so it doesn't have a glyph, right? Then what's so special about this? Oh, and I already have a guard watching me.
Dio del cielo, he hurt someone.
I don't know, can I
Lost his mind?
climb up here? I sure can. Ooh, but I'm not on the right building anyway. Palazzo Senatorio, and this one has a glyph. Built during the 13th and 14th century as a senatorial seat for administration of justice in Rome, the palazzo is the dominating structure of the Campidoglio. Tourists today would see an impressive double-flighted staircase in front, which was designed by Michelangelo. Not only intended to induce fear in the claustrophobic, these stairs were a part of a commission Michelangelo received to redo several of the buildings on the Campidoglio on the behest of Pope Paul III for the sole purpose of impressing Charles V, the ruler of the Holy Roman Empire. Basically the Renaissance political equivalent of a toddler doing headstands for his daddy. Okay. So that building over there has a glyph, and I think that's actually the viewpoint, so I'm not in the right place here. No, I want you to jump down here, Ezio. There we go. Okay, let's climb this place and maybe keep an eye open for... Oh, that's yet another codex entry, right? Oh, I missed that. There's so many of them. So many important things in the city. Palazzo dei Conservatori, one of the structures that comprises the Campidoglio. This palazzo served as a seat of the Roman magistrate responsible for administrating the city, or as the Pope liked to call them, his party planning committee. By the end of the 15th century, they had very little actual power. The Pope ran the city from the Vatican. In the mid-16th century, Michelangelo got his talented little hands on the building, redesigning the facade and adding gigantic Corinthian pilaster strips on high pedestals to make it a little less ostentatious. I'm not certain he succeeded. Okay. I'll have a look at that. So, which of these buildings is the one that has a glyph? I'm pretty sure it's this one, and that's the one that I just read about, right? The senatorial. Oh, and I just randomly collected a feather without noticing it. Anyway, let's just go to that viewpoint first. And the glyph can wait for another time. Okay, here we go. Let's see, maybe we can see something from here. Well, I do see another flag, most likely. No obvious glyph in the vicinity. Well, let's just synchronize for now. Very nice. Very nice. Ooh, this is a very deep fall. Tempio de Vespasiano, standing at the western end of the Roman Forum between the Temple of Concordia and the Temple of Saturn, the Tempio was built to honor the Flavian dynasty, comprised of emperors Vespasian, Titus and Domitian. As part of the deification process, construction was ordered by Titus shortly after his father Vespasian's death in 79. Legend tells us Vespasian's last words were, "Pity, I think I'm turning into a god." Which, incidentally, will also be my last words. Yeah, Sean has been writing this. I'm sure about it. Okay, and yeah, now suddenly I'm down here. I don't want to be down here, because my quest is somewhere on top of this hill. So let me find a way to get back up there. And then I will look for my next quest. I'm going to look for that glyph later. I still need to find out what building I need to climb exactly. There's too many old buildings in this place. Oh, I just got some money. 48 florins. Impressive. Okay, so where exactly do I have to go for my main mission? Okay, it's right over here. Let's see, what's the fastest way to get there?
This fight is
Okay, here we go. Let's talk to Machiavelli.
Did you liberate your money from our friend?
I did.
A small victory.
They add up, and in time with work we'll have a few dozen more.
And in time, Cesare's gaze will return to us, and we'll be broken again. Now, where is my contact, Vinicio? He should have already intercepted the letter. Follow me.
Who's got mail? Rendezvous with Machiavelli's contact and retrieve the letter he carries. For full synchronization, catch the Borgia courier in under 1 minute. Oh dear, okay. Follow Machiavelli to the Colosseum. So we're going to see the next famous landmark. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Damn it. Climb the horse again, please. Alright.
Andiamo!
Oh, and we have yet another database entry. Tempio di Saturno, a monument to the agricultural deity Saturn. This temple stands at the western end of the Roman Forum. Also known as the Aerarium, the Roman national treasure was kept here along with the Republic's reserve of gold and silver. Like the temple of Castor and Pollux, it at one time housed the official scales. From this one might be able to surmise that Saturn was not only rich, but likely had an eating disorder. Okay. Whatever you say, Sean. And yet another database entry. Arco di Settimio Severo. Standing at the foot of the Campidoglio in the Roman Forum, the Arco di Settimio Severo is a triumphal arch commemorating the Parthian victories of Emperor Septimius Severus. After Septimius died, his sons Caracalla and Geta shared rule as joint emperors. However, in 212, Caracalla had Geta assassinated and subsequently destroyed all records of Geta's existence, including Geta's image and inscriptions on the Ark. I guess a healthy sibling rivalry wasn't so healthy for Geta. Apparently not.
and the decima will be doubled until the Turk is vanquished.
And I can already see the Colosseum, which will undoubtedly give me another database entry.
Look,
Yep, but this is not even it. This is the Arco di Tito. Built by Emperor Domitian in 82 CE to honor his dead brother Titus, the Arco di Tito commemorates Titus' victory in the sack of Jerusalem. This arch became the inspiration for many arches to be erected thereafter, most notably the Arc de Triomphe in Paris, as well as Constantine's Arc.
at these facades
Alright.
masquerading as government. The Pope is very clever to keep this place in business. It fools your friend, the people, quite easily.
When did you become so cynical?
And we have yet another arch, Arco di Constantino. It's widely accepted that Emperor Constantine I had an insatiable thirst for gloating. So when he defeated Emperor Maxentius and took the throne in 312, no one was surprised when he built this arch to commemorate his victory. Most of the artwork on the arch was plundered from existing monuments and modified to alter its meaning. Some historians contend that the artisans of the 4th century simply didn't have the talent to create such ornate pieces and only completed the arch by recycling older master works from ruins around the city. A preposterous claim, as the Romans never copied anything. See what I did there? Sarcasm. I get it, Sean.
But all may not be lost. The good news is that we have allies in the city. How much longer this will last, however, I cannot say.
Okay, and now we finally get the database entry for the Colosseum. And it has another glyph. Constructed from 72 to 80 CE under Emperor Titus, the Colosseum held up to 15,000 spectators and is considered one of the greatest architectural achievements in Roman history. The majority of the shows, be they gladiatorial, dramatic or otherwise, were privately funded by rich families to demonstrate their opulence, creating spectacles that were universally adored by the people of Rome. Unfortunately, a massive earthquake in 1349 caused large-scale, irreparable damage and the Colosseum was left to ruin. In the mid-16th century, Pope Sixtus V wished to make use of the remaining shell and resolved to convert the structure into a giant wool factory to provide employment for Rome's prostitutes. Sadly, the Pope died before his brilliant idea could become a reality. I don't know, seems like a good idea.
Hey, hey!
He was attempting to steal official Vatican mail.
Perdonatemi, signore. You must be mistaken.
Who are you working for, ladro?
I am working for no one.
Then no one will care what we do to you.
Okay, now I need to save that guy. Let's do that. There we go. Oh, did that guy just go on top of my horse? How rude. He totally stole my horse.
Grazie.
Where is it?
The courier still has the letter.
Ezio, stop him! Find
Okay,
me at
now
the
I
helmet.
have to catch him in under a minute, right? I will attempt to do so. Well, that wasn't difficult. And it gave me encoded Romulus letter. And it's just a bunch of numbers. Okay? And now he's just running away again. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I got the letter, but I don't really know what it means. You have received new emails. Leave the animals to check your inbox. Okay, yeah, right. I can apparently just leave the animals whenever I want. So maybe I should do that at some point. But let me have a look around this place. I mean, there apparently is a glyph somewhere around here as well, but this will take some time to look for it, so I'm not going to do it right now. So let me just enjoy this beautiful view for a few seconds. I totally need to go to Rome someday and see all of this for real, but then again, I'm completely on my own here. No tourists, just me and the ancient ruins. It's almost better than being there, right? Anyway, what exactly do I have to do next? Okay, go over here and probably deliver the letter I just found. But I mean, apparently the game kinda wants me to leave the animus and check my mail, so why not try this? Leave the animus to rejoin Lucy, Rebecca and Sean in the sanctuary. Any unsafe progress will be lost. Which is fine, because I just completed a mission, so that would have saved my progress, right? So let's do it. Alright, stretch your
Break
legs
time.
a bit. And I guess I can try to talk to them again? Yeah, I can.
Why do we have to stay down here all day?
Abstergo's still looking for us. It'd be better if we never went out at all, but then we'd run out of supplies.
It's like being in a cave during a rainstorm.
Yeah, well, knowing the Templars, monsoon season's about to arrive.
Well, a cave is not a bad place to be during a rainstorm.
You ever use the Animus?
Your ancestors have such interesting lives. I went in once. It was pretty lame.
Yeah, what were you? Some kind of spinster, probably.
Worse, a Prussian mercenary. I spent hours firing guns. Boring!
Yeah, guns are for sissies.
Well, there must be at least one of your ancestors who had an exciting life. Come on.
We'll talk later.
Okay. Let's talk to Lucy instead.
Everything all right?
I don't like being stuck underground with them out there looking for us.
You're doing a great job. We're safe here.
But for how long? Vidic won't give up. I know it.
Neither will we.
Okay. Let's talk to her
I'm
again.
kind of busy here.
Well, apparently she doesn't want to talk to us. So, I guess we will have to talk to Sean now.
You still managing the teams out in the field?
No phone line. Rebecca's working on patching us into the network.
So how's it feel letting the lady do all the work?
She's no lady.
Hey!
What's up with the two of you? I think that's exactly what was going on Desmond's mind at the moment. The look on his face.
You think we're safe here?
I'm more concerned with the other assassins out there. If Abstergo stumbles onto information about the temples, we could have a disaster on our hands.
The only people alive who've heard of the temples are here in this room.
For now, and who knows, maybe they're listening to this conversation and you just gave everything away.
You brought them up first.
You are paranoid, Desmond.
Ah. Well played.
Okay, well, and you're totally not paranoid, right? Nice info wall you got here.
You know I love talking about this stuff, Desmond, but we have work to do now.
Alright, fair enough. Anyway, I was told to check my mail, so how would I do that? Oh, I guess this would be it, yeah. Mailer demon. Hephaestus email network. Please select a user account. Oh, can I check the other guy's mails as well? But I guess I'm going to check my own first. Okay, I got one mail in my inbox from Lucy. So, can I read it? There we go. Weekly schedule. Monday, Animus session. Everyone. Supply run, Rebecca. Clean up Lucy. Day watch, Sean to relieve Lucy at 3 p.m. Tuesday, Animus session. Everyone. Clean up Sean. Day watch Lucy to relieve Rebecca at 3 p.m. Okay, this is just the schedule of who's supposed to do what. Well, Desmond doesn't seem to do anything except being in the Animus, and the cleanups and the day watch has to be done by the other people. Team breakfast as prepared by Royal Chef Sean Hastings. Okay, I hope he is a good cook. If Desmond is up to it. Okay, apparently we're doing Animus sessions even on Sunday. Okay, well, thank you, Lucy. This is interesting. I'm not sure if it was worth coming out of the Animus for that, but I appreciate the update. I'm not sure if I can check out these. No, I don't have the password. Figures. Funny, I can't just guess the password. Alright, well, I checked my emails. Nothing too important, but at least I know how it works. And yeah, I have talked to all of them, so I guess we're going
Ready
back
when you are.
into the Animus now. So I just have to remember to leave the Animus every once in a while. Okay, we're back at the Colosseum, and it has turned night apparently. Yeah, and again, I am kinda in unexplored territory over here. So I think it would be nice to check out a few viewpoints, but most of them seem to be occupied by a Borgia tower, and I kinda have to free these first, right? I mean, at some point I have to start doing it one way or the other. I'm not sure if I want to start doing it today. Oh well, I guess I will check out my next mission over there and then maybe try to free one of these viewpoints for a better map. So this is basically the heart of the ancient Roman city with the Colosseum and the Roman Forum in the vicinity. Not much going on here anymore today. And we got another database entry. Esquilino, the southernmost of the 7 hills of Rome, Esquilino was another fashionable residential district. In a demonstration of humility and graciousness, Nero confiscated property here to build his opulent golden house, which was, to put it mildly, excessive. Of course it would be. Ah, Terme di Traiano. As with many of Trajan's projects, it's believed that this massive leisure and bathhouse was designed by Apollodorus. The structure was built atop a section of Nero's ruined golden palace and was poetically intended for use by the commoners. In 537, the siege of the Goths destroyed most of the Roman aqueducts, and the Terme di Traiano were subsequently abandoned due to the loss of their water supply. Another public works project got terribly wrong, but I'm sure throwing a few Christians to the lions in the Colosseum made up for it. Well, I'm sure it was very impressive when it worked. I mean, when people siege your city and destroy the stuff, then things tend to go wrong, right? And I mean, it still looks fairly impressive even in its ruined state. Still have very nice mosaics on the floor. Yeah, I try to imagine how this looked like when it was in full use. But anyway, let's check out the next mission. Crappy e Lupo, deliver the letter to Machiavelli near the Terme di Traiano. Don't lose any health. I will try to do so. What the hell? There are no wolves in this city, right? Oh, well, sort of, I guess. Oh, whoa, these are a lot of people. Hang on a second. Let's start to get into some rhythm here. And yeah, I guess I'm supposed to do this execution streak. I'll try to do that. Okay.
Where did these murderers come from?
Apparently I didn't get any full synchronization though. I wasn't aware that I lost any health. Not a full piece of health anyway. But I guess even that one hit that I received was enough to lose some health. Maybe we should try this again. Let's try to replay this memory, because I would like to see how this works. Let's see. Where is my current DNA? Sequence 2. Is this not where I am? Sequence 2? Okay, here we go. Crappy Elupo. Yeah, this is the one that I failed. Let's replay it. You will return to the DNA menu after exiting or completing this memory. Okay. Let's try it again. I think the first guy hit me with his blade, and that's why I failed synchronization. Okay, now let's quickly draw that sword and start to defend. And I will try to use that kill streak mechanic. Let's wait for one of them to attack. There we go. The camera in this place is not the best, and it honestly feels safer to just wait for them to attack and then counter their attacks one by one. At least that way I'm pretty certain I'm not going to lose any health. There we go. And just one more of them. There we go.
Where did these murderers come from?
I did it now, right? Yeah, I received full synchronization this time. Very nice. So, that worked a bit better now. And now I just press resume to go back. Alright. We did it. But yeah, I think I got a codex entry on these weird people. So let me check out my database. Followers of Romulus. There isn't much about the followers of Romulus in the history books, but from what I've found, they were a pagan cult operating in several abandoned locations underneath Rome. The cult worshipped the mythological founder of the city of Rome, Romulus, who was supposedly raised by wolves. The followers believed that Romulus was part wolf and part man, which explains their retro wardrobe and bad table manners. Okay, well, that's interesting. And how do these guys figure into the bigger picture? I mean, the Templars, Assassins, do they have any relation to that, or are they just some random people that I have to fight? I don't know. I guess we will find out later. But for now, let's deliver that damn letter, right?
They must have come from in here.
Okay. Oh, I can, like, enter this place now. Alright. Okay. The Halls of Nero. Locate the shrine to Romulus. Full synchronization. Complete the memory within 8 minutes. Okay. I see. This is like another parkouring mission. Well, I would like to read the codex entry, but I'm not sure if that counts as the 8 minutes, right? So, let's see what I can do here. I can jump from pillar to pillar and I see some shiny thing over here. So, I guess I will have to reach that shiny thing. Maybe I can grab onto this. Yes, I can. Okay. Oh, it's a lever. And I think we have more levers on the other side of this, so I guess my goal is to reach all of them. Okay. I can probably use this beam now to get to the other side. Yep. Well, this is pretty straightforward so far. But if I have 8 minutes to complete it, there must be more to this later. That's interesting. I'm not sure if this is working as intended. But okay, we found a way down. Let's have a look at it. Oh, we have more wolf people. Interesting. So, where do I have to go now? Somewhere over here. Oh, well, I'll take the flag. I mean, once you know where to go, I'm pretty sure this isn't all that difficult anymore, and it's fairly easy to complete in 8 minutes, but as long as you have to look around here. But I mean, this seems to be a way that you can go, so let's do it. Okay. I can probably grab this. Yes, I can. And now I'm in here. I'm not sure if this has helped me anything at all. But apparently this is where I have to go. Yes, there we go. Okay. Now, what do we got here? Ooh. This is dangerous. Right. I need to find a way to cross the Lake of Fire, huh? Well, apparently I'm jumping onto the statue now. That's interesting. But this seems to be a way to get across this. And can you grab... Yeah, you can grab the arm of this statue. I think I'm going to stay up here because we have more ledges on this side. Okay, and now I'm on the floor again. So where to next? This is surely a thing over here, right? Yes, it is. Now I can shimmy around here. Yes. And grab onto this. Nice. Well, I think I'm doing well, but I'm not sure if it will be enough to get 100% synchronization. Oh, there's a flag on top of this. Yeah, I'm not sure about the flags. I mean, I can replay memories, which means I can return later to collect flags, right? So maybe I'm going to ignore that flag for now and just focus on the actual mission. What's going on here? Do these guys actually speak or do they just growl? I don't know. Okay, let's see, what can I do here? I can climb up here, but this is just where I came from. Yeah, it is. So I need to get up here somehow. White cloth is a good starting point, I guess. Yeah, I guess this is actually where I can go. Kind of works like first area of this place. Oh!
Now I can get back up here.
Ah, okay. That's useful. And now I need to jump backwards. By the way, so far I didn't get any awful camera angles. I mean, there are some automatic camera angles, but they are actually helpful because they tell me where I need to go. But it's certainly an improvement so far over some of the weird camera angles of the first game. This is kind of where I have to go, but apparently I need to be on top of this, right? So, let's see. Yeah, I need to get to those beams somehow, I'm sure. How would I do that? Yeah, it's not quite as obvious where I need to go this time. Can't just jump to that beam from the ground. No, I can't. I feel it's somewhere over here, but I'm not getting up here. Okay, what other ways are there? Oh, was that the 8-minute mark? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, that was the 8-minute mark. Yeah, I mean, if you know where to go, I think this will be easy. But I have no idea where I need to go in this particular place. Oh, well, it would have been that easy. Yeah, I could have made that if I had seen this earlier. Oh well. There'll be another chance. And now I probably have to go over here, right? Yes.
That could help if I fall.
Okay, but let's not fall. If we can. Alright. And now I probably have to take the pillars over here, yes. And again, there's a flag on top of one of these columns.
Perfect. A route up if I fall.
Okay, now I can grab this ledge over here. And we're almost at our destination. Yeah, I think if you know how to get here, it's possible to make it within 8 minutes. Nice. I will at some point retry this memory. Tomatoes. Okay. But I will probably do that off camera because it's a very long memory and you probably don't need to see me doing this all over again. But now that I know how to get here, I think I will be able to do it within 8 minutes. And I will probably try to collect the flags as well the next time. Scroll of Romulus 1. I leave my family's armor here, one of the finest sets ever made. May you find it receive strength. May you who find it receive strength in battle. Change of handwriting. We have taken it and set it back behind the iron door. 6 keys unlock it, spread amongst our brothers. It shall be said to come from Romulus, and they will worship it. Zoom to see image data. Brutus. Okay. So, do I get an armor out of this? These keys unlock the secret treasure room of the followers of Romulus. Okay, so I need to find the keys and I can probably get an armor if I find all of them, right? Kinda like the seals in the previous game. I understand. And yeah, I will try to do this again and get full synchronization, but not today because the episode is very long. So I'm going to end it here.
Of Romulus. This band of false pagans has been terrorizing the city for months and driving the people into the arms of the church.
Quite convenient.
Exactly. I believe the Borgia are supporting them, but proof remains scarce. That is why the letter is so important.
Here it is. I hope you can break a cipher.
Cazzo! Another encryption. This one was supposed to be legible. They are transmitting them using a code sheet. Without it, we have nothing.
Sometimes logic is not the only way to win a war. Andiamo. You said we had allies in this city. Bring me to them.
Follow me.
Okay, so I finally reached a checkpoint, so I think I'm going to pause the game here because, as I said, the episode is very long. Let's end it here and we will continue next time. So as usual, thank you for watching and see you again in the next episode.